Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet around the zip and make a little bag. And look at this, absolutely brilliant. Now in my little bag I've got just a few things. I just made it big enough to hold some toothpaste, a toothbrush, a little razor, a pen. I'll put a couple of USB sticks in, maybe a little packet of crochet hooks as well, and you can throw this in your suitcase. You can make the little bag any size that you want. Make it any size you want, and it makes a really nice little bag with a little single crochet stitch. If you're in the UK it's a double crochet stitch, in the USA it's a single crochet stitch, and I'll show you how to work around a zip as well with your crochet hooks. Now I've been using a darning needle, just a blunt pointed darning needle, and for my first row of stitches I've been using a really small crochet hook. This is a 1.2 millimeter crochet hook, so a thin crochet hook, and then I've got my other crochet hook to do my little bag. But you can make bigger holes if you use if you push the darning needle right through. Now most zips have a stitch line, and you see that stitch line that's running along here, and this is what we're going to use, this little stitch line. So take your darning needle, and you've got your little metal pins to stop your zip end from coming out. Go back 1, 2, 3 stitches. Just go back about 3 stitches and push your darning needle through like this and make a hole. Now count 1, 2 stitches and then make another one. And you're going to do that around your zip. Now what I did, so I skipped a stitch in between. It keeps your stitches even. So then put your little thin hook through, catch your yarn and pull it through like that. Just pull it through. I'm going to put my tail end around, then go into the second pilot hole. Just make a hole. You might be able to use your hook just to push it through. Pull your next stitch through. Just wriggle it through. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pull one stitch through the other and make it like a little chain. Now I'm going to try my hook and see if my hook will go. Skip a stitch and then pull your next one through, and then slip that stitch through that one. You're going to do that all the way down your zip. So use the little stitches as a guide that's in your zips. If you don't have that guide, just poke holes evenly through, pull your yarn through and then slip stitch. Don't do it too tight, just skip a little stitch and move down a little bit and pull your yarn through and slip stitch, and you're going to get yourself a little chain all the way down. Don't do it too tight, so skip a stitch, push your hook through, nice little pointed hook, pull that stitch through, maybe a little bit fiddly to start with, and then slip through that stitch there. So I'm skipping a little stitch here, just going down a little centimetre and pull through, down, pull my yarn through and then slip stitch. And you're going to have a little chain running all the way down and around your zip up to here. So this is what it looks like when you've gone down, around and up the other side. This is what this side's like. Now don't worry if these stitches are a little bit bigger and smaller, or you've maybe got a little catch in it. Don't worry about that. Just turn your work around like this. Now you can open the zip if you want to. Open your zip. And we're going to work our way back down under each stitch. Under each stitch do our double crochet. It's a double crochet in the UK or a single crochet if you're in the USA. One under each of your stitches. Under the two parts of the stitch. And once we've got this row done, we'll use our other hook. You'll use the hook that's meant to be for this. If you try and push your big hook through there, it won't go. It'll be a little bit tight. So keep it slack. Keep your crochet slack. Don't do it too tight, and you're going to do that all the way down and around your zip. So this is what we've got all around the zip. We've done that first round. Now what I'm going to do, I need to get over to here, and then we're going to start crocheting around and around to make our bag, and we'll turn it in the right way around. So what we're going to do is I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2 and 3, just to get me over here. Chain 3 and it'll get me over here, and I'm going to slip stitch to that first one. Slip stitch to there. Now I'm going to change my hook to the size that I need for my yarn, and my yarn is a 4mm. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to work the bag body. We're going to go around and around and around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work rounds. When I've got to these 3 stitches, I'll do 3 double crochets along, and I'll slip stitch to this one. Chain 1 and do another round, and keep doing your rounds and your rounds and your round. So I was just using a little spare ball of yarn for this, and this is what my little bag is like. Now I'm going to show you how to close it really easy. Now I'm going to turn it inside out, because we can just open the zip. Open the zip. Make sure you open the zip first. Open the zip, and then once I've crocheted along the bottom of this, I can turn it in the right way. So I'll just get some yarn. Now I made sure I finished it where it'll be in half. Now it will all straighten out. So I'm going in to my stitch that I've got left. I'm going to turn it, and what I'm going to do is stitch for stitch, I'm just going to do crochet through. So just go through that first stitch and through the stitch on the other side. Pull your yarn through and do a slip stitch in through the next one. This is going to close the bottom. This is a great way to close bags or anything else. Do seams. Just one and one. Match them up and slip stitch through. Just pull it through your loop, through your 2 stitches, pull your yarn through and through your loop, and what it does is it seals the end. I'll pull that out and I'll show you. It just seals the bottom of your bag. I'm going to do that all the way along. So I've only got a few stitches left. Just pull it through. A little caught up there with that one. And into the last one. Now I'm going to cut my yarn. I'm going to pull it through the stitch, thread on a darning needle, and I'm going to stitch in the end just a couple of over stitches just in here in the corner, just to tie that end in. Now I'm going to keep this little piece of yarn on, because what I want to do is I want to stitch this together with a little stitch. Just going to push it through if I can get it through. This darning needle might be too big. Just push it through. Just to keep these two ends in when you open and close your bag. Wriggle it through. That's all you need. I'm going to tie it. Nice tight little knot. So it doesn't interfere with the opening and closing of my zip. Now I think I haven't got an end in, turn it in. So that's the way it is on the inside. And what you're going to do is turn your bag back in the right way around, and that's you got your bag sewed up on the bottom. Your little bag depends on how big you want it to be. I just want something that I can throw into my suitcase with a toothbrush and some toothpaste in it, and you can make these as big as you want them to be, and that is how you crochet around a zip and make a little bag at the same time. Now this is the first little bag that I've made, so it's not perfect but there's not much in crochet that is perfect, and it will, once I put some things in it, it will bulk up and be fine. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and if you click on that bell icon, YouTube will tell you when I put up another tutorial. Now when you subscribe to the channel, it's completely free to subscribe to the channel. Then you can subscribe to anyone's YouTube channel, and it actually helps your channel to grow. The more subscribers you have, the more likely you are to have your videos showed up on the main page on YouTube, and that's what we all strive for, to get some more viewers and more subscribers on our channel. So thank you very much. So until the next time, happy crafting, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.